So how is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and oh boy, where do I even begin with this one? We have it that literally with 10 days left until Warzone 2, or should I just say the Season 1 of Modern Warfare 2 drops along with DMZ and Warzone 2, we have leaks for Warzone 2. Now, at this moment, you have it that a bunch of content creators are on their way to LA to take a look at both Warzone 2 and DMZ. But that's not the main focus of this video. This main focus is going to be on one particular thing that people were crying about and demanding that Warzone 2 add. And that, of course, would be loadouts. Now, when we first saw Warzone 2 for the first time, there weren't really any loadouts. You had to buy your weapon. Then you had to buy your attachments. And you couldn't get a loadout for the entire team. There were no perks. And you could only get equipment off the ground. Now, so many people complained about it, demanding the old system, that leaked today, someone found that A, the classic loadout drops are going to be incoming, meaning that you have the free loadout, you can buy your loadout, and it comes with the perks, the equipment, etc. But that creates a problem. Because here's what happens with loadouts in Warzone. Loadouts made Warzone, don't get me wrong. But it also destroyed Warzone. What do I mean by that? When Warzone first dropped, you had it that it was about, I don't know, you had Season 0, Season 1, and Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2019 to level up your guns. And even if you didn't have the guns leveled up, there was plenty of decent ground loot. You had it that it wasn't too hard, there wasn't too many weapons, and you at least stood half a chance. By the time we got to the tail end of Warzone 1, when we got into Vanguard, I can't even tell you how many guns are in the game, how many versions of the 1911, the AK-47, etc. All those weapons, and especially the Vanguard weapons, were broken as all hell. It gatekeeped the game because here's what ended up happening. Everyone was running just the meta gun. No one was going to bother with the ground loot when all they had to do was just get enough money, buy their loadout, and play off the bat. What was worse was when they decided with Warzone they were going to get rid of the loadout at the start and force people to actually use ground loot guns, the community clapped back and fought until guess what happened? The exact same thing happened, and we went right back to the system that plays right into the hands of content creators. You know the type that I'm talking about. Big open mouth, hands on their sides, there's a silhouette of the gun, and the title of the video in all caps is "This is the most broken gun in Warzone." Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you have fucking played yourselves. Why? Because guess what Warzone 2 is going to be? The exact same bullshit. You already are complaining about the SPR being broken, well guess what? You're going to run into the exact same problem, and what's going to suck is that if you have a friend who doesn't want to buy Call of Duty, but wants to play Warzone 2, they're going to be shit out of luck when they hop into the game and discover that everyone already has all the attachments, has golden guns, some even going as far as the max 3 camo, and are going to just be sitting there going, no, this isn't fun. Everyone's just kicking my ass and I can't even A, get a loadout, and B, what's the point of me getting a loadout when I don't have any attachments? So what's the solution? Well, very simple. Warzone 2 should have all the attachments unlocked. All the attachments, all the guns, except for the ones that are in the Battle Pass. That way, if someone wants to come into the game for the very first time, they can without having to feel like they're going to pretty much be screwed out of it. And for those of you complaining, well, I'd put in all the hard work on the attachments. That's good, you did that in multiplayer. But the reason why so many Battle Royales have started to surpass Warzone is because there isn't a level cap to unlock weapons. There's no attachments and other bullshit that keeps you from being able to actually enjoy the game. You don't feel like you have to grind out levels just to stand a chance in the matches. All you're grinding out is a battle pass. So with that being said, I want to hear in the comment section down below, what do you think of the whole thing with loadouts being dropped in? Because while I am excited that I can actually run my loadout again, I'm not excited to see what is J-God's loadout or Face Swag or whatever someone's loadout is becoming the meta build and having it that we're right back where we were again with the Car 98K or the NZ or any other meta that you can possibly think of that broke the game. Not to mention that devs are going to have a hard time trying to balance the game out when people are just going to keep running the same broken loadouts. So with that being said, this is not looking too good for Warzone 2. I'm looking more forward to DMZ myself. You guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing. Do it wholeheartedly, and for the love of God, if you're going to make a loadout, be a free thinker. And this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.